Hi guys, hello. It's Darlene with Chocolate Tour. Happy Sunday. How is everybody? Cross your fingers and your toes that we don't have any freezing on this today. If we do, I'll just have to stop and just go back and just go straight through Facebook. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. We have two cute little Halloween gnomes and a word stacker. So I need to make more stuff for my craft shows that are coming up. And you guys probably need some more Halloween decor because you know what? It is the next major holiday. We'll be doing fall stuff, we'll do Halloween stuff, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we have basically four different holiday seasons to work with right now, which is kind of fun. We have a lot of options. My dogs are on the other side of the wall having a cow. My husband's home and he just went grocery shopping. They're having a fit. So, anyways, if you hear barking, that's all it is. They're excited. He got home this morning, and every time he goes out to the garage or like goes somewhere, they're just right at the window, just waiting for him to come back. They're like, "Don't leave me. I want to sit on your lap." How is everybody? Happy Sunday. This project is going to be so much fun. So if you're just watching, say hello so I know that you're there. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. I really need to put something on this shirt. I'm not sure which one, which transfer. I'm thinking the one that says, "I'm not bossy, I'm just overly helpful." Is that what it says? I need to wear that to my craft show setup, right? Because, sometimes I am told that I'm bossy. Yeah. I might be. Let me see who's here. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you're having a great weekend. It is like afternoon here, so let me just share this over to VIP and make sure that you say hello. If you're new, just let me know that you're new so we can help you with anything that you have a question on. And please don't be. I don't want it to be freezing on me. I had issues yesterday, and even with the replay, it was really weird. It was freezing. So definitely don't want that happening again. Let me see who's here. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. Hello, Betty. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Carrie. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Karen Ross and Karen West, back to back. Guys, I am going to be getting the Happy Mail mailed out. So with the transfer sale last week, I intended to mail out all the Happy Mail kits, but I had a helper. So Tara was helping me package those things, and the Happy Mail kits did not get out with that. So I'm going to be sending them, but I'm going to do these also. So today, I want you guys to make sure that you're commenting because at the end of the day, I'm going to pick 3 people. There's a girl gnome, a boy gnome, and a little word stacker. So I'm going to be giving away 3 things today. But I'm going to give you guys till the end of the day. I might even let it go till tomorrow morning because I know. So I'm just going to remind myself. Happy meal time. So you need to comment. You need to be sprinkling. That's always helpful. And then I'll just randomly choose. I just go through and I just scroll, close my eyes, and I stop on someone. So if you recently won something, I might go to another person because I want to share the Happy Meal. I don't want the same person winning all the time, right? We want to make sure everybody gets Happy Meal at least once. Anyway, so say hellos. And I'm so excited to do this one. It's super cute. It's a really fun pattern. And you know what? Gnomes were the hit of the craft show. Honestly, they really were. Lots of different gnomes. all of my fall gnomes went right away. My Thanksgiving pilgrims, they went. And they weren't gnomes, they were actual pilgrims. And then I had done witches and vampires, those went. And then I did more vampires, some more went at the craft show. And then let's see, the Santa with the gingerbreads, I made 6 of those Friday night. They all went. Just tons of gnomes. So my people are gnome people. It's crazy. And I love the little word stackers. So sorry, hiccups there. I like to have something that can be in the $5 range for people. Maybe they can't afford a gnome, maybe they just want a $5 thing. The word stackers are small enough that I can do that with those. So I need to make a whole bunch, and they have a little base, so they're going to stand. Some people make the word stackers out of thick wood, and like a 2x4 or 2x2, whatever. And then they wrap the ribbon around it. I'm not doing that. I have a little base, like a little stand. Sorry, a little stand that's going to go on the back. So it's the thin wood. So these are different than some other people might have like ribbon around theirs. That's great. If you want to do these and want ribbon around it and put these on blocks, you could use the same words and you could just fit it to this. You could put it onto blocks. Okay. All right. Just have somebody cut those pieces for you. I can't cut those. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Sandy. Happy Sunday. Let me see here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Christy. Thanks for sprinkling, Mary. Tina, I know. I love gnomes too. Hi, Doris, my sister. Happy Sunday. I talked to Dad earlier. He seems to be doing good. So I had a long talk with him. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Billy. They're next on the paintboard. I know. No gnomes. I do so many gnomes. I tell you what. Oh my gosh. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that we can spread the happiness, Vicky. It is awesome. I love the gnomes. I just feel like they're cute gnomes. Okay. I don't like those garden gnomes that just kind of look at you. There's different gnomes. I get a little freaked out because one of our neighbors, his whole yard used to be all gnomes. He's kind of changed it now. I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody else moved in there. But the corner house stores, they don't have all those gnomes like they used to. There's still like the rocks that they had, these rocks that he would stack. It was just interesting. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. So, it had so many gnomes. So many gnomes. Some of those gnomes are just freaky looking, but I love these. These are cute ones. We have to have all the cuteness, right? All the cuteness. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, you're mailing a package to us. Thank you. That's awesome. Hi, Maria. Hi, Carla. Hi, Janine. Thanks for sprinkling, Maria. All right, guys. I am ready to get started. Are you ready to get started? Let me put you down to the project here, and let me turn these guys around. So we have our little girly. She's super cute. She's holding a cauldron that has bubbles coming out of it in the number 31. And then Eek on her hat, a little Spidey, and a bat. So there's lots of little details to this. And then our little boy is holding a trick-or-treat jack-o'-lantern type thing. Yeah, trick-or-treat. What do we want to call that? Bucket. And this says trick-or-treat on his hat, and then the spider web, and Spidey, and bats. And then this says boo, spooky, and Halloween. Okay, so this is the thing that goes on the back. We've used these on a couple of our projects, and it's just a little stand. Okay, so it stands. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, it's coming. It's coming. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. I am so sorry. I tried to hold it back. Sometimes you can't hold back a sneeze. I know, Doris. It was kind of weird. Maybe a child moved in. I don't know. But the rocks are still there. But the gnomies, well, maybe they're back. I haven't looked recently. But I love the cute gnomes. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Teresa. All right, guys. Let me put myself up in the corner, and we'll get started. Craft show was so successful, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, let me just go a little bit closer. There we go. Just a little. Maybe not. Maybe like that. Craft show was really successful. I'm really excited when I'm able to do a show that, oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Okay. Well, I can do a craft show and I can sell a lot and feel like, gosh, these people got so many fun, cute things. They were so happy. This craft show is one of the best in all of the county. It honestly is. She has 4 every year, and Thanksgiving one is even more fabulous. People will wait for 2 hours almost in a line to check out because, it's worth it. They'll have basketfuls and basketfuls on the whole table and get up there and spend $500 or $600 on craft items. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy pants. So anyways, great show. I came away with 8 empty boxes. And these are a variety of boxes. Some were small, some were great big. Chocolate tour boxes that you guys know what those are if you're a designer. So 8 boxes, very varied in size. So lots of stuff went. And then I also had stuff that I brought in that I just carried in plastic bags each day. So yeah, tons of stuff. So excited. Let's get started though. Let's get started. It's always great to have a good craft show. Oh, thank you for the thank you, Teresa. Oh my gosh, that was a big sneeze, wasn't it? Hi, Karen Ramonko. How are you? Hi, Shelly. And guys, guess what? My headache has kind of gone away. Every now and again, I'm getting that pain, but gosh, thank you for the prayers yesterday. I know that it helps. Let me get my board over. I put new tape on it today, so we are not going to have any problems with things not sticking. Put brand new tape. So if you don't know all about these boards, you have to do this. I was teaching people at the craft show how to do this because some of my crafter friends that have been around forever have not used these boards like this. Okay, let me fit all this stuff in here. All my paintbrushes. Yeah, my headache has gone away today, so I am happy now. This morning it was still hurting, and this afternoon I'm like, oh wow, it actually has gone away. So maybe I just needed to rest a little bit more. I did let myself rest. I did not have to go pick up hubby from the boat. My son went and did that. I was waiting for him to call. I knew he was getting in at 5:30 this morning. I was waiting, and guess what? I didn't have to go do it. So that was kind of nice. Okay, let me bring all my pieces back. So he ended up doing really well. He, I know, aren't they so cute? These are so stinking cute. He ended up doing really well on fishing. He ended up turning in 600 pounds of fish. That is a lot. That's a lot of fish. And he had 2 neighbors that bought portions of it. So he kept some, the neighbor purchased some, and another neighbor did. So that was really a good thing because we don't need 600 pounds of fish. So what you do is you turn it in and it gets processed. I'm just going to kind of put these over here. Not really sorting by color. Kind of sort of kind of sort of like black spider, black bat. Let me look and see. Oh yeah, well, it would be nice if I had my cheat sheet. Here it is. I'm like, where'd my cheat sheet go? Okay, so what else is black? The cauldron is black. Oh, this is not the cauldron, but this part is black. The back of it's black. Okay, then we have the hands. So he turns in the fish and then they process it. I believe they usually get 1/3 of the fish once it's processed, which is awesome. That's a lot of fish still. So he had a friend that always wants some of the fish. So that was really good. We don't need that much fish. Nobody needs that much fish. Okay, white for the spider web. This is going to be orange, so we can put that somewhere close. I'm just going to put it there. I think we just kind of have things random today. I usually try to put everything together that's the same color. It's not happening today. I have so many pieces. Oh my goodness. So many pieces. Let's put these up here on the corner. Those can go over here. So I did miss out on a birthday party today. I wasn't feeling well this morning, so I kind of canceled on that. And then we had to do a few things. John had to go get the fish. They processed it already. He has it back already. So they've already split it up. And yeah, that was a good thing. That's a good thing. So it is a lot of fish. I know, sis. That is a ton of fish. Hi, Laura. How are you? We're just going to paint. We're going to go back and forth. I'm sorry. I'm not very organized with my pieces today. Usually I'm like, here's all the black. I don't know what's happening to me, but it's okay. All right, and then hair. Oh gosh, I got to grab a color for hair. I like red hair on my witch. I don't know why. I just think that red hair on them is super cute. Where's a place I can put this? Maybe over here. I'm going to put it up in the corner. You're not going to see it. Maybe right here. Maybe I can do it like that. We'll just kind of hang things off. There's a lot of pieces, guys. So we have 2 gnomes, a boy and a girl. And then we have the word stacker. So there we go. I think I need to go in a little bit on my screen. Let me just do that. Just go in a little bit so you can see everything. All right. Sorry you can see over here. There's my tree. All right. Well, you know what? I'm glad that he had somebody that was able to take some of it off his hands because the processing costs a lot. It really does. The processing is like $1,000 to process all the fish. That's a chunk of money. So it was great that he actually had somebody. I'm looking for a reddish color for the hair. Ooh, cinnamon stick is a good color. What do you think? Kind of like it. And there goes my chair again. Excuse me. Okay, cinnamon stick is a great kind of reddish brown color. Let's do that for the hair. All right, let's just go ahead and start with, let's start up in the corner. I'm going to get the paper towel here for all my brushes, moving some stuff. Okay, I'm ready. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Okay, let's paint this little cutie pies. All right, and I still haven't decided on the color on these because I didn't have a photo of them to look at, really. So I'm kind of going to go, I'm just going to kind of do it. We'll figure it out as we go. Hi, Denise. How are you? We're painting gnomes. A boy and a girl, Halloween gnome, and then word stacker. Okay, let's start in the corner. The base is black, and let's just keep doing everything that's black. Okay, so let's just put a little bit in the palette dish. So something really interesting happened yesterday, and I wanted to just share it. It's just like sometimes there's just God moments. Okay, so it was really interesting. One of my customers, and maybe she's on here, maybe she's watching because she might be joining. It was just interesting. We talked about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is such a God moment, and we both got chills. So one of my friends, her mama has been crocheting the baby hats. Remember, she's been crocheting the baby hats and the octopuses and sending them to me. And I take them, and one of my friends takes them to a hospital that's close by that needs them in their NICU, and that's been working out great. But this last time, my friend didn't need any, and I was like, oh my goodness. So what do I do with these boxes of the crocheted stuff? So I asked a friend if, because I knew her daughter worked at one of the hospitals, and I said, can you please find out if I can bring these over, because my friend's mama has to just keep crocheting and she loves to make these things, so we want to make sure that we have a place for them. And she didn't get back with me, and the first person didn't get back with me, and I'm like, I just have to find a place because these need to go to good homes. So I'm just gonna keep painting. We're gonna paint all the black stuff. So bear with me as I talk, and I try to paint further away, so I don't put my arm in it. But these things down here are all black. So the cauldron is black. So the background, but part of the top part is green. So I'm just gonna stop like right in this area right there. Okay, because the bubbles are going to go right there. So one of my customers yesterday came into my booth, and I didn't know her yet, so she's a new customer, came into my booth. Hi, Mary, how are you? Thank you. These are going to be fun. There's a lot of pieces. So she was talking to me, and she wanted some ink. She had done Chocator previously, and she wasn't sure what colors she had. I said, well, you know what, it's not a problem. You can always come and you can pick some up from my house. And we talked for a long time. And then she had said that she was really tired. She had worked okay, in the background, this is the back of the jack-o'-lantern. So this part is black that shows through. She had worked her full week, and then she also had to go in the night before. And I was like, oh, where do you work? And she says, Mary Birch Hospital. So those of you that live here know that is a labor and delivery hospital. So it's a women's hospital basically. And I was like, no way. Because earlier in the day, I was thinking of all the stuff I had to go home and put away before hubby came home from his fishing trip, and the 2 boxes of the crocheted items were on my list. And I was like, I need to find a place for these. And the lady, my friend's mom, is so sweet and keeps crocheting, and she wants to keep making stuff, and I need to keep finding homes because I know that I can do this. And so when my customer said I work for Mary Birch Hospital, I'm like, oh my gosh, no way. I have these crocheted little beanies and crocheted octopus and crocheted Afghans, and I need to find a home for them. And I have a lot of them. Uh-oh, dogs are going ballistic. Hubby's out there, so he'll take care of it. But sorry, it's loud. So she's like, oh my gosh, we can totally use them. So I was so excited, and I was like, this is a God moment. This is meant to happen. You are supposed to be in my booth right at this moment. And we were supposed to be talking about this. So wasn't that awesome? I just think that is so cool. Sorry, my dogs are going to continue to freak out. Hang on a second, and let me see. Let me see what I can do. Hey, hey, hey. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Why are we barking? You need to come here. There's no barking. No. Stop. Stop. Hey, can you go around the corner or something so they stop barking? Sorry. But it's my husband and his friend. And so I was like, can you just go around the corner so they stop barking? He's probably thinking, you're so rude. But they won't stop barking. So, yeah. The dogs are now up looking for my puppies. I'm sorry. But isn't that just the coolest thing? Sorry. Hi, Carol. How are you? But sometimes God just puts people into your pathway that are supposed to be there, and it was totally supposed to happen. And and I just was so excited. I'm so excited that I'm gonna be able to find a home for all of the cutest little beanies and octopuses and previously my friend had taken them to the local hospitals, but she has enough. And she didn't need any, and I'm like, what do I do? And God answered the prayer. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. I'm just drawing. I need to paint right up there next to that. So I actually don't have to paint that one right away, but I need it to be dry for when I do. So anyways, I thought that I would share that with you guys because, guys, sometimes we just don't know what to do in life. And we just have to believe it's going to work out. Like, I was believing that I was going to be able to get those boxes out of here before my husband got home because, he keeps saying, when are you going to get those taken care of? So anyways, that's my little story that believe that God can do all things. And she and I got chills, and I had just met this person, and I was like, can I give you a hug? Because I just feel like I need to hug you. And now we're probably going to be like bestest of friends. So anyways, I love things like that. And I always say that, I truly believe that God puts people in your pathway at the right moment. God put me on this Facebook page at the right moment for some people. We have made some true connections, and it's funny to think of what's happened in the 4 years and 7 months that I've been doing this. It's crazy for me to think back. Okay, let me look and see. Okay, purple for this. Okay, and then purple background and black stripes. Okay, and purple for this. Okay, I'm looking for all my purple right now. I know, I love all that. I never hesitate to say that. I didn't know if she would be accepting of me saying this is a God moment. This is honestly a God moment. I didn't know if she'd go, wait a second, lady. I don't believe in God. It could have been something like that, and it wasn't. It was like totally just both of us chills. So that's why I like to share with you guys those things. And I love it when you guys share those things too. Like what is something that happened to you that you just went, oh my gosh, it totally was him, because he is in control of everything. Anyways, we have to believe that. Well, we don't have to believe that because there are some that don't believe, and I'm okay with that. You don't have to. But on my page, I will share my views always. I will always tell you those things that I believe, because I feel like when you have a belief like that, and it's something that you truly believe with all your heart that it was meant to be and that God did that, then I'm going to share with you guys. For sure. For sure. Karen said, I'm going to try and make an appointment with your surgeon Thursday or Friday to see what he can. Oh, I hope that, I hope you're able to do something, truly. It is just so crazy that that's going on for you. Still. Okay, I'm looking at colors on this because I didn't have an example at all. I am trying to decide what colors to go with what. So I have purple, and so the top one is black and white. Okay, and then I have purple to do. Oh, I think purple with yellow, and then orange with that. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, make it purple for the Halloween. Okay, sorry. I had to think that one out, and sometimes you just have to lay it out. Okay, so the bottom one here is going to be purple, and then we'll do yellow with it. Okay, I know it's so crazy. It's so crazy how those things. Gosh. And Karen, I am so sorry. You're just having the hardest time with your aftermath of your surgery and it not healing the way it should be healing. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry you're going through that. You guys, if you would just say some prayers for Karen. Oh, thank you. I look over and hey, you guys are already on it. Thank you. That's what I love about this group. We have an amazing group here, and I hope it never ever changes. And I don't know what I'll do if I ever have to stop doing this because I just love you guys so much. Okay, so my purple. Let me tell you colors. Sorry, I didn't tell you the purple color. Purple color was lavender. That's a great purple. Okay, my black was black, white was white, and then what else? This color here is cinnamon stick. Okay, so cinnamon stick is what I'm doing the hair. I want it to be kind of reddish brown. I just kind of like auburn color on witches. I just think it looks so cute. So I hope I can continue this forever, and even if I have to ever kind of cut back a little bit, that's okay. I will still be here for you guys. And we'll do a chocolate tour project tomorrow. I just saw these gnomes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do gnomes. So, do you remember me telling you that okay, what color is this hat? This hat is green. Okay, so this is sour apple. Okay, so I told you that I had, oops, I should have shook it. Shake. I had painted up some deer to take. Okay, so I talked to you yesterday morning before I went to the craft show. Let's get this figured out. Okay, let me shake this. I took some more of the deer. I took 2 sets of deer to the craft show. I took boo. I made 2 of the boos that sit, that have the little bats and spiders on them. And that's a little sign that sits. And then what else did I make? I made 6 of the Santas with the gingerbreads. All of those things sold within the first 2 hours. They were gone. They were just gone. The deer went to 2 friends. One bought 2 deers, and then there was 2 trees left, and she bought a tree. So 2 deers and 1 tree. And then when her friend walked away, the other one bought the other 2 deer and the tree. The first girl went back. She's like, I think I want another tree. And she went in there and go, oh, it already sold. And she turns around and her friend goes, oh, it's in my basket. So that was really cool. Okay, so I'm going to do yellow with the purple, and then I'm going to do green and orange on here. I am thinking that I want to do orange for the background on that. So green for the word spooky. I'm going to do the word spooky in green. I'm just winging it. We're just winging the word part because I don't have a sample to look after. Okay, so spooky. Okay, the top of this is green also. So let's go up here and do the top of the cauldron is green. If you guys have a question out to me, I'm sorry. There might be some that I looked at and then somebody came into my booth and I didn't get back to you. So if I haven't got back to you guys, send me another message, please. That I would really appreciate it because I know I have some people that are hanging out there that I didn't get back with. I know, Karen, isn't it great? So many people. Okay, I'm going to make sure I dry this. I'm going to do orange for spooky. For this part of it, the block part. Okay, so we're gonna do orange now. So our orange is, oh, and I missed part of the hair. Hang on, hold please. Okay, so do part of the hair. And everything worked out yesterday. Remember I told you that we had to swap out the vehicles because my truck, the battery had died. And so my son swapped out the vehicles. So I had my husband's truck. Everything worked great with that. I got packed up last night. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was a hard teardown. It really just honestly it took its toll on me. It's hard sometimes, guys. My body hurt. Yeah, I'm like, I am not as young as I used to be. I hate admitting that. But yeah, it really did. I came home last night and I had full intention on working and I didn't. I let myself have a break. Guys, I let myself have a break. Can you believe that? I'm trying to get really close there. You can tape this off. So if you want to, just put some blue painter's tape down so that you don't make a mistake on here. I'm kind of thinking I might need to do that, but I'm trying to see if my hand is going to be steady enough to just kind of go across. So I came home, I had my dinner, which was some cheese. My dinner last night was some cheese. And I fell asleep in the recliner with the dogs. And then I woke up at 2 o'clock and I looked around and I'm like, Darlene, you still have to clean. I had to get up at 2 o'clock this morning. So I woke up. I had been laying there since I got home. I got home like at 8 o'clock and I slept until 2. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many things that you need to put away still before your hubby gets home. So I got up and I cleaned and oh gosh, I got everything put away. I got everything put away. Let me look and see. Carol says it's been a long weekend preparing food today. It was my sister's celebration of life. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. And it was her birthday. We did a balloon release. Oh, that's so hard, Carol. I am so sorry. That is so tough. Gosh. Oh, we go through so much. It just breaks my heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. It's just the hardest thing to have to deal with. I know, and we know it's inevitable that we all will pass at some point, but it's never fun. It is never fun for anybody that's left behind. The other person's fine because they're on the other side. And they're with Jesus now, and they're healed. Their body's whole. They're not. Okay, so this orange is spice pumpkin. They are not hurting anymore. They're not in pain. Their mind is healed, so they can think properly. It's just, but it's hard. It's the hardest thing. So, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Gosh, just a tough day. Just a tough day to go through those things. I know how that is all too well. Okay, these are spice pumpkin. Okay. All right, next. Let's see. I do have to paint their body. So their body has to be painted. Okay, so I have a decision to make. I'm kind of thinking that I want to just go with a gray color. I think a gray color would be just a good, and not light gray. I am thinking that maybe this dark zinc would be a good color. Maybe. Hi, Darlene. Did I say hi? And Karen said, trying to get things made for the craft show this month. Hard, no energy. Oh, gosh. I totally understand. I understand that one. I think it's a struggle sometimes, It's a struggle to just keep going sometimes. But I hope that you can do that and you can get your stuff ready. I know you're looking forward to it. I am sure that your customers are looking forward to you coming back. So hopefully you'll be able to feel better. And if I was there, I would help you. Me and Sue would be helping you. Me and Sue are going to go away to the cabin this weekend and do shutdown. So she's going to go up there with me. We're going to take some stuff to paint because I need to paint some stuff for the next show. And we're just going to, it's going to be just kind of nice. It's like a girls' weekend away. And I just have to, the only thing I really have to do at the cabin is close everything up when we're all done. I just have to put the antifreeze in the pipes, and it's like a special type. It's not antifreeze. It's the special type that doesn't harm the environment. And then make sure all my gutters are cleaned out. Make sure I don't need to do anything else. So, and check on things. Make sure the temperature is correct in there. So, hi Tony, how are you? Happy Sunday. We're making gnomes. So, okay, so yellow. The Halloween part's yellow, and then the hand, and also the buckle. And then the hands and the nose are my warm beige. Okay, so let's just get a little bit. I don't know, maybe I can put some on the nose. I know I can't put anything on this. I'll have to use my tray for that. I try not to use the tray as much because I am going to speckle. So trying just to use the tray for the things that are tiny or like letters that you don't want to get stuff down there. Oh, you guys are sweet. Yeah, definitely, definitely lots of prayers for. It's so hard to go through that, and we all know that it's going to happen, but it doesn't make it easy. There's nothing easy about having to say goodbye and it's final. There's nothing easy about that. It was hard for me. I mean, I've lost so many friends over the last couple of years. It's been really tough, and then, oh gosh, at my mom's memorial, it was really, her celebration of life was just so hard. It's so different when it's your family, you know. And yet, my crafter friend Glennis that passed, we were talking about her. So she used to be right next to me at this craft show that I just did for like 20 plus years. She was right next to me, so she was my buddy. And some of us were talking and saying we really miss her. And I said she's here with us right now. So I felt like she was there with us, that she was watching over us. One bright note this week, you start shuffleboard on Tuesday. Fun, Karen. That will be a lot of fun. Yeah, I know you like that. And you're good at it. Okay, this yellow is, I think was it cadmium yellow? Cadmium yellow. So this is just a basic color. And I did see somebody posted that their Hobby Lobby was not getting rid of their Americana paint. I am glad to hear that they're not. There's so many that are, because I'm in a special laser group, and there's people that are saying, look at what I scored. And at their Hobby Lobby that is getting rid of the Americana paint, they had like baskets and baskets full of the ones that were clearanced. So they're, oh, guess what? I didn't paint the top of that. Let me grab my black brush. So I'm glad that some of you guys, your Hobby Lobbies are not getting rid of the Americana paint. That makes me feel better. Okay, there's that. I think everything is painted. I think. Let me see. I need to check and make sure that that's going to be... Which hat is hers? This one's hers. Or the brim. Let me make sure. Guess what? I have to go a little bit higher. A little bit higher with the gray on her outfit. Just a little bit. Okay. And then let's dry everything. And then we get to start assembling these cutie pies. And we'll speckle. Hi, Deb. How are you? Just got back from seeing your kids and grandkids. Oh, how fun. I hope you have lots of pictures. That was the first time that you seen? Oh, no. Did you see him a few days ago? Your grandchild? This is the new one, right? The new baby? How exciting. Okay, let me see. I think on the white, I have to do a second coat. The white's kind of transparent still. All the other colors look great. I'm so excited for the word stacker. Now I need to just make a dozen of them for my show. There's also word stackers for fall. There's word stackers for Halloween, or I'm sorry, for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas. So there will be more word stackers coming that are super cute, super fun, and winter ones. I mean, there's just everything. There's a lot. So, and guess what, guys? I don't even want to tell you this, but I am. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. I'm not gonna show you a picture. However, who likes ugly sweater contests? Anybody? Anybody like ugly sweater contests? Because I think it's so funny. It's so funny. Ugly sweater contests are like the best, right? So hilarious. Well, guess what? Guess what? I have an ornament set that's coming. Okay, that's going to go right there. I'm making sure that's all covered. That is ugly sweaters. I'm so excited about it. Hi, Julie. How are you? And Deb says, been seeing them daily since you got there on Thursday. That's awesome. I'm glad you get to see him so much. May as well, right? May as well make good use of all your time that you're there, because you don't get to go down often enough. Okay, let me dry the white again. These are going to be cute. These are going to be adorable. They'll be cute too. Oh my goodness. I'm combining my words. They do the ugly sweater contest every year. Okay, Well, I have an ornament set coming up. It's ugly sweaters and it's so adorable. So I can't wait to show that to you. It'll happen sometime next week. I'm not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do some chocolate tour because I haven't done chocolate tour for a few days. So we've put chocolate tour on some of our projects, like we put it on the trees, but we haven't done a chocolate tour project. So we'll do one, and then we have all the stuff that I just ordered. None of it has shipped. It doesn't matter that I did overnight shipping. They don't always ship that out right away. Okay, there's like a little hair on this. I need to touch that up. Where's my green? So I did do overnight shipping on my order, but that doesn't bump it to the front of the line when it comes to launch. That doesn't happen. They're working on the orders. Remember when they did the surfaces, buy one get one free? They're working on all of that stuff right now. That has held up things a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at how cute this is. That was the right combination, guys. Look at her, Boo, because that would be a ghost. Spooky would be green because it's a ghoul, and then Halloween could be any color you want, which is perfect like this. I love this little stacker. Is next week the new launch? Yes. So next week the new launch, for you guys that are not designers and that didn't qualify for, some of the designers qualified for the pre-launch. So next week on the 14th, which is that Thursday? Let me look. I think it's Thursday. Yes, that's Thursday, all day long. So your launch will be, I'm gonna just scooch this up and we're gonna just assemble these guys. Will be on Thursday at 8 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, 9 o'clock Mountain time, 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern time. I will post all of that for you guys so that you know. All right, so, oops, wrong one. I was giving her the beard and him the braids. You got notice your order is at transporter. Oh, which order? Your new order? Your brand new order? That would be exciting. Mine's not even on its way. You are lucky, girlfriend. Oh, guess what? We didn't do stripes on here yet. So we'll assemble all of this and then we'll do the stripes on this. I had a little issue with this cutting out. I had to go over it twice. It's got like a little char area there. Do not like that. Okay, so let me see. She is holding the cauldron. Okay, we're going to ink everything. So we are going to ink everything. That doesn't go with her, Darlene. This goes with her. Okay, that goes with her. Then she has hands. I hope they still have oh, they will. They will have nutcrackers by then. They will still have it. For sure. Yeah, they ordered a lot. Okay, so we do have to do the stripes. So I don't want to put that. I'm really afraid to put that on there and not and forget to do the stripes. She'll be yelling right through the thing. Let's see. The one from the 1st of September. Okay, Karen. Okay, I see the buy one get one surface one. And Vicky says before retiring you had ugly sweaters to wear to office. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I'm so excited about the ornaments though. They're the cutest. You are going to love them, but I am not giving a sneak peek of them. I'm gonna wait. Or I might like give you a little corner. Would that be kind of fun for me to just kind of give you a little corner of each one? That might be fun so that you know what to look forward to. Okay, we're just assembling and then we'll ink and then we'll glue together, and I need to still do the stripes on her hat. Okay, here's his cauldron. No, sorry, not cauldron. His Halloween bucket. I'm getting confused with my words today. That's okay. All right. You know what? I missed right down here on the corner. I need to grab my black because there's a little area that didn't get done, and that will bug me forever that I should have just painted all of it. It's like part of the handle. Okay. There we go. Let's dry that really quickly because you know how I am. You know I'm messy. Messy Jessie, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they should have everything still when it's launch time. It's not guaranteed, but guys, I did get extras, and believe me, I got a few extras of the Nutcracker because I think it's going to be so popular. I really do. I think it's going to be really popular. I'm looking at this gray thinking maybe that was the wrong color. And I missed it. I missed the edge of that too. Okay, so there we go. I think these are going to be super cute. I'm going to be pushing this up a little bit more. I don't want it to fall on the ground though. Let me grab the two things at the top. And then we have the buckle. This buckle goes on here. We'll be painting the stripes. These are the base part. We can glue that together. Here's a spider. Spider here. And then she will have a spider. And then bats. I'm looking at my thing. Guys, the nose goes there. Oh my gosh. And then a bat here. And then shoes. This is why I like to assemble it, because what if I made a mistake? What if I need to sand it? I actually painted the wrong side. Let me just press it down. It'll be fine. And then another bat for her. So she'll have a bat. The spider goes where? Oh gosh. She has a bat up here. Okay, so let's paint her stripes. And let's glue those bases together. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. And you know, I think I want to turn on my hot glue gun to help me with the back part, and my tape just stuck to my trash can. Can I get an adult over here? I need an adult. I need an adult right now. Okay, let's glue these together, guys. These are so cute. I know, aren't they super cute? I can go in a little bit closer for you guys. Let me do that. Look at how stinking cute these are. Scooch this over. And then I'm going to do the stripes still. But let's glue this on. So these are the base. Now, know that sometimes it's not exactly centered. So make sure that you look and see. Look inside of it. Okay? I'm going to put some glue on there. We'll glue that on. All right. Just like that. Oops. Wrong one. Here, let's trade that. Let's trade that. It's okay, really, honestly. We're still going to speckle, so we're going to do our base. I'll put that there. Now let's do the stripes on the hat that I forgot to do. Our stripes are in black. Okay, so super easy. Just need to get my little paint dish and a... I know, aren't they so cute? And my paintbrush. That's all buried. You guys, I just can't even. Okay, so this is the hat band. So I know the first one's going to be black. So I'm just taking an angle brush. This is a small angle brush. So just take an angle brush, and I don't have to be so careful on this one. I get my straight part, and then I can just pull down. Okay, so I can just pull all of that down into this area and then go across a little bit more, maybe add a little bit more in there, because we have this part is the hat band there. And then smooth that out, okay? And then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to work backwards now. So next stripe, okay? And then we're done. We'll dry it. That's why I don't want to start gluing and then go, oh, crap, I did not do my stripes. So, and I usually will turn it, and I did stick my finger in that. I'll turn it so then I can go from the other direction. I'm left-handed, so when I pull my line to the left, it works better for me. So maybe when you guys pull to the right, it'll work better for you. And my hand is pretty steady. Make sure you haven't had too much caffeine. Oh my goodness. We had such a great time at this craft show reminiscing about other craft shows. It was so funny. We're talking about, I had... an issue when I had 2 surgeries like back to back, month to month. So my first surgery, I had a tubal pregnancy. After I had my tube was tied, I got pregnant outside in the tubes, which was really weird. So that was like on March 17th of 2005, and then on April 17th. And at that craft show, I was at a craft show that weekend, and some of my friends had to tear down for me. So the next month, I was at a craft show, and that night I started having shoulder pain. I went to the ER, And turns out that my spleen had burst. So I had one surgery March 17th and one surgery April 17th. And my dad joked and he says, "Did you sign up for the surgery of the month?" I'm like, "Heck no." So then around comes May 17th and I'm just like hiding. I'm hiding at home going, "Not gonna do it, not going in for another one." But we had such a great time talking. Oh, Debs, tell Mom hi. Tell her hi for me. And thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Laura. These are turning out so cute. I love Halloween stuff. Do I have any Halloween people out there? And make sure that you are sprinkling and that you're saying hi and that you're telling me what you're doing, because I'm going to choose 3 people tonight. It's one of you. Three people are going to win. One, and one. 3 different people. Oh, Darlene, sometimes my words just don't come to me. And I don't want to be that person that, gosh, I can't remember anything. Sometimes I have to say, okay, I'm going to stick out my tongue and you're going to tell me what I want to say, because, it's just on the tip of your tongue. And if somebody tells you, you're going to go, oh, yeah, that was it. Okay, let's fit this on here and make sure we did all of our stripes right. Okay, we have our Spidey. We have Eek. We have our buckle goes right here. What else do we have? Oh, we have a bat. And so a bat's going to go like right in there. Okay, so let's ink our edges, and then we are going to... Halloween's your favorite? Oh my gosh, I love Halloween. Well, I know somebody else on here that loves Halloween. Are they on here right now? Kirsten is a Halloween lover for sure. Let me go ahead and ink the edges with our ink pad. I love these ink pads. If you need to get in on small areas, you can use a Q-tip. I even ink the black because it kind of does it different, because this is brown, so it kind of does a different color on the black. And then I'm going to take my little Q-tip and we're going to go in between. So I'm going to take a Q-tip. It seems to be working for me lately. If you have a good ink pad that still has a lot of ink on it, it will work. If you have an ink pad that is dried out, this method's not going to work. Okay, so your ink pad has to be like fairly new. This one might not be my new one. I'm like, Darlene, is it not going to work this time? So I love Halloween stuff. I love Christmas. Thanksgiving is fun. I like to make Thanksgiving stuff because it's hard for people to find it. So I love to create Thanksgiving stuff. And I did have people at my craft show that were trying, I have to say this and be nice about this, that were trying to shame me for not doing the ornaments anymore. And I was like, hello, there's a reason. Do you know the reason? And I have to be nice. But, because we used to do personalized ornaments for 36 years. And isn't that enough? Can you not do something else after a while? But people expect you to keep doing everything forever. They were trying to shame me for not doing them. Like, you need to just keep doing them because we need them for our grandkids. I'm like, there's other people that do them. There's another girl that does them. But, okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. We're just inking everything. So we'll make sure that everything's there. I did do really well at the craft show. I won't know how much I did until, until I actually get my check. So we don't take our own money. I know some of you already know this, but we don't take our own money at the craft show. Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate that. At this craft show, there is essential checkout. I'm going to do just a little bit on the edges of the bubbles. It's essential checkout, and if you don't know what that is, essential checkout is just what that is. It's a central area where you check out. So as a crafter, you have to put a 2-part tag. That means that the tag has 2 parts that have your name or your number. My number is DB64 because my initials Darlene Brown, and then I was born in 64. I just chose that. So my initials on my price tag say DB64, and then I put like $10 or $15, whatever the price is. So each item has to have a price tag on it in your booth, and then the customer goes throughout the entire craft show and just put a tiny bit on the letters. And they go through the entire craft show and they shop till they drop. And then they go into the checkout room where there are cash registers, and the cashiers, they pull the little price tag off of each item that has your code on it, and they ring it up. So then they give the customer the total. So the customer doesn't have to pay at each booth, which is nice. And the vendor does not have to sit there and take money, which is nice because some of us don't like to do that. I don't like to sit there and take money. I want to do other things. And it just makes it easy for the person in charge to get their percentage, because at these craft shows, we pay a fee. So we pay a fee to be in the show. And I'm just going to ink the edges. Some of it will show and somewhat. We pay a fee to be in the show, and then we pay a percentage. So, for example, this show might be a show that I pay $200 or $300 for my booth. My booth was a 10 by 12 area with a little bit of extra out in the front. And then I could put stuff in the blended area as well. So we pay, for example, $200 and then 15%. So when they ring up at the register, she totals all of that. So during the week, they'll be totaling up all of those tickets and sorting them. They sort them by person first, and then they give you your total. And then she gets to keep 15% of your sales, and you get the rest. Okay, so you've paid your booth fee. You've paid your booth fee, which is $200. And then you have paid your 15%, which is her fee for being in charge of the show. And she advertises the heck out of that show. That's why it does so well. That's why we have a show that we can make that kind of money at. And then you also work your 8 hours. So you work 8 hours, and you're either in your booth, which I'm there the whole time. So I work the whole time. I work more than 8 hours. I'm in my booth taking care of things the whole time. And that's my work shift, but I could be called to go in and help check out. If there's a need in the cashier room, then I could be called to go in there. Other people might be at the front door the whole time. Other people might be wandering through the craft show, handing out baskets or saying, "Can I take that to the whole table for you, please?" Or there's people that are ringing up people, and there are people that are bagging. So there's lots of different duties at the craft show. So you work your 8 hours, and that's how it works for shows like that. So just thought I'd share that with you while I'm doing all my gluing. So that's called that's a craft show that is more like a boutique that you pay in one place. Do you guys have those, or is that like all foreign language to you, like a whole different language? Who has been to a craft show or participated in a craft show like that, where you have to tag all your items and there's a main cashier? Do you guys have those in your area at all? Because some areas don't. Some areas you go to a craft show and every single booth is taking their money, so the customer has to pay. I'm just curious. I'm curious if any of you guys have ever been in a show like that. For me, it's convenient. We have lots of shows like that all throughout San Diego County. There's shows like that up in LA area. When I was in New Mexico, there was maybe 2 craft shows that were like that. The rest of them were all vendor events where you took your own money. And that was an interesting thing. So New Mexico was a whole different ballgame, guys, for me, because I didn't fit in. So, and I say this in a very respectful way. Darlene, the white girl, did not fit in with all of the the native Indians that were selling their wares. Okay, so Darlene, the little white girl from San Diego, did not fit in, because at the craft shows, it's native stuff. And there's actually, I'm going to look at comments in a second because I know I'm missing stuff. In New Mexico, there's a program where they actually pay the native Indians to continue making jewelry and pottery and things like that. They sell at the craft shows and they get reimbursed for their fees. Okay, so they kind of have it made in that way. And when I lived in New Mexico for 3 years and tried to do craft shows there, I did okay selling to the people that were not from New Mexico. All the imports, all the people that were moving there from California and Nevada and all of that area, I did great. Okay, let's glue this together. I'm talking a lot today. Sorry. Let me see. Sandy, you do. Shelly hasn't seen any like that. Karen says, totally different way of paying at craft shows. You pay the table space, 1 to 3 tables, and okay, perfect, perfect. Show is about 6 hours. See, that's perfect for you. You would like to do ink projects for craft show? We'll do. Yes, yes, for sure. Um, Thanks for sprinkling Madonna. I appreciate it. Lori said they don't have any in Kamloops in California in Canada. How many vendors were there? Oh gosh, I think there's about 50, 55 vendors. It was a big open area. So there's probably 55 vendors. My craft shows that I'm in charge of, there is between 30 and 40. It's a smaller show. Ours there aren't any around like that. So both of the shows that I'm in charge of are like that. Deb says you just paid a booth fee and they take your own money. And Carol says they take your own money. Hi Linda, how are you? And Carrie says no, like that. So that it kind of explains why when people come into the craft show, I'm so used to it. So for 38 years, I've been doing it that way. And so we have people. Now I've got a mess. Let's glue this all together. When people come into our craft show and we give them a basket and they take something, they go, "Do I just take it out of your booth?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, "But I haven't paid yet." I'm like, "Oh no, you pay at the end. You pay at the end. There's one cashier," and they feel like they're stealing, like if they're not from the area. It's kind of funny that when people go to the very first one like that, they're like, "But I have to pay you." No, 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 I can't take your money. It's not allowed. For us it works out. So there's tons of craft shows here like that. But there's a lot of craft shows that are not like that. There's a lot of craft shows that they do take money at their own booth. But I kind of like it. I don't have to deal with money. I don't have to deal with trying to make sure that nobody, took something out of my booth and didn't pay, because they don't get out of there without going past people at all the doors. All the doors have people at. Make sure that everything got paid for. Oh, so and the person in charge makes sure that they get their amount that they should get paid for. So that's the 15% that they get. That's good. If you only sell a little bit, then they only get a little bit. If you sell a lot, then they get a lot, and that's fine. There's many times when I've done shows like that, when I've done $5,000 or $6,000. It hasn't happened recently, so but in the past, we used to do the personalized ornaments, and personalized ornaments would sell like crazy. So we would have $5,000 and $6,000 shows, and we would pay our 15%, and they earned every penny of that. And I didn't understand until I became a show promoter just how much work it is to promote the shows. It is a ton of work. That'd be awesome. You on the either. Yeah, it works out great. I just wonder, are there other areas that have these that I just don't know about? Okay, so he's going to hold the little jack-o'-lantern bucket, the little trick-or-treat bucket. Okay, make sure I'm putting the right thing on the right person. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it makes it easier for us. Plus, for the older people, they don't want to deal with a credit card machine. And our customers love it because they only have to pay once. They're not standing and waiting and whipping out their credit card each time and having, 5 different charges on there. They have one charge on their credit card. So, anyways. Let's see. Spider goes up in the spider web, you think? Most likely, spider goes in the spider web. We're going to speckle these guys, too. So, a little bat on the hat. Bat on the hat. Cat in the hat, bat on the hat. There we go. All right. And then let's put her together. Here we go. So, lots going on in our lives, guys. Just tons of things always happening. Boy, oh boy. I feel like we're just always so busy here. I just feel, do you guys feel that way too? You feel like the world has sped up. All of a sudden it's fall. Before we know it's going to be Christmas. And then it's going to be the new year. So I just kind of feel like everything, like the world is like spinning faster. And at some point we might just fall off. Not really, but I was talking to somebody the other day. Our world is going so fast. We are like it's on fast forward. I feel like everything's on fast forward in my life lately. Before you know it, It's going to be Thanksgiving, and then it'll be Christmas, and then it'll be 2024. Oh, that's why we have to make our Halloween stuff right now. Definitely. Okay, so that's our spacer. Remember, you don't paint paint the spacer. The spacer has a little X on it. That's the spacer. So it's just put in the middle to just kind of help hold that up. I think it would do fine on its own, but it's, it works really well right there. Okay, let's put our numbers on there. Oh, we have a little bit of bubbles. So we have extra bubbles in there. Bubble, bubble. Toil and trouble. Is that what it is? Cauldron? Oh, I don't know the whole saying. Oh my goodness. I need to learn it. Okay, there's a hand. All right, it's time for me to watch some Halloween movies. So I have to decide what I'm going to take up to the cabin to paint. Last time I took way too many things, and some of them still are not painted. I think that I thought I was going away for a month and not for just a couple of weeks, because I I had so many things. I still have things boxed up from there. Oh my gosh. Sometimes Tara will get an order. Oopsie, stop. She'll get an order in for the cutouts because she handles all the cutouts. And I'll go, don't cut that one. I have it in a box for you. And I'll go grab it out of the box. Yeah. Sometimes I always overbook myself on things, on projects, on what do I think that I can get done. Which I think for me, it's better to say, I want to get 12 things done and only get 8 done, than to say, okay, I'm going to get these 5 things done and then I have this spare time. I don't like having spare time. I like to make good use of all of my time, which sometimes drives me crazy. Okay, I got a little bit extra glue in there. Let's get some of that out. Just take your stylus. Your stylus is great for getting some of that out. All right. The saying on the skeleton transfer. Oh yeah. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to pull that. You're right. It is on there. I will pull that and look at it so that I remember what it was. Sometimes. Okay, that kind of blends in, but that's where it's supposed to be, so that is where it is. All right, the little one goes over here, and then the buckle on her hat, and then we're done. We're gonna speckle. I think it's gonna look really cute speckled. So I'm gonna speckle it black and white and black, and then I was gonna let me do the hot glue gun, which is underneath here. There we go. Hello, glue gun. Come on out. Do you ever talk to your things? Do you ever just talk to him and go, I just don't know. That glue gun was underneath the paper towel. Come on out. Okay, we're gonna speckle. I wanted to do the hot glue gun because I want to help put this on the back. Let me see here. You should read it. I should read it to you. If I knew where my transfer was, I could do that. Where is that transfer? Where is that transfer? If I had it handy, which it probably is in the other room, I'll read it to you another day. I don't see it here. I'm looking in my drawers to see if I have it right here. I'm finding Easter. I need to make more of these. I sold all my trays. So I need to make another gingerbread tray. I need to make another hocus pocus tray. All of my trays that I had sold. I'm telling you, I just don't even know what all sold because so much sold. Okay, let me find my paper and we're going to speckle these. They look cute like that. If you don't like to speckle them, you don't have to. It is totally up to you. You can take your white paintbrush and distress the back. Yeah, I could do that. I could totally do that. I'm going to speckle it though. So let's see how it looks when I speckle it. We will see how that looks. I think it'll be fine. I could totally do that. All right. We have so many cute projects coming up because when I get my order, we are going to just be going like crazy. I have another cardinal project too that I want to make. So I saw somebody do it and I'm like, I want to put my own little touch on it. I'm kind of using their idea, but I'm going to do the darling thing with it. Oh, and you know what? The little signs that said, my welcome booze and goals. Remember this one? Is that what it said? Oh no, welcome little spooks. Remember the welcome little spooks? All those little signs and the witch broom sign, all of that, all those sold. I was so excited. So excited. Okay, let's put this here. Yeah, it's always nice when things sell because you go to all that work. These are really cute. I know these are gonna sell. I just know it. For me, that's a $5 item, something small like that. That doesn't have a lot of work. I can sell it for $5, and for me, I can. It will be fine. I might even sell it for $6. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let me get my toothbrushes. They're right here. Let's do black and white, and we're going to speckle these, and then we'll glue the thing on the back. Okay, we have our paper towel, and I know, and I still didn't post my pictures of my booth. My booth was super cute, guys. It was really cute. I do have to fix one of my shelf units. A piece of it broke off, and it's a welded piece. And I'm like, what the heck? How did that happen? So I do have to see if I can fix it, even if I just kind of wrap stuff around it and make it stay. And it kind of made me not happy. Okay, let's see. I want to do the white first. So let's do the white first. So water, then paint, then on the paper towel, then some water, and then some paint. And I want to make sure that the speckles are tiny. So I'm gonna speckle onto the bases first. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you don't want it to be large, big drops. Like that was a big one. Go ahead and tap. All right, so let's speckle. It's okay. One big drop is not bad. I just don't want it to have lots of drops. Okay, so then I go back over it, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do the black, and then I'll do some white. I always go back over it with white. Okay, so there's my white. I think it's so cute. It's so stinking cute. Sorry, my big head's in the way there. If I go a little bit smaller, then you can see it all. But my big old head is in the way. There we go. All right, now let's do black. Okay, so water, paper towel, black, paper towel. Water, paper towel. Tap, tap, tap. So that is kind of mixed on there. And then I'm not going to speckle down here because that is already black. Okay, so I'm going to just speckle. Going to get some of that black on there. The word stacker over here is really going to show up a lot of that black. So that's, I'll probably focus on that a little bit more. And then go back over, and then we'll do some more white. So like I said, I always go back over it with white. I think it's looking really cute, guys. I love it. I love the speckles. And the bat's fine. I could go over it with white on the edges if I wanted to. I could put dots on it if I wanted to, for sure. Okay, I'm going to do some more white. And tap, tap, tap. And then I'm just going to try it. Okay, perfect. Just adding a little more white in there. There we go. And I think we're done. We're done. We're done. No more. Okay, so let's dry this. Let's move all this stuff. Be careful with that water. I actually spilled it. Oops, and I just dumped paintbrushes on the floor. So don't do that. The dogs will take off with them and be painting their face. All right, so let me just turn. I'm falling off my chair. Let's dry this. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh, guys. I just love all the projects that we make. I'm like just so in love with them. Okay, let me find a Clorox wipe for my fingers. I have paint all over my fingers. Do you have Canadian pricing on your Shopify? No, actually, I was never able to figure out how to do that. So, all that has to be done just through a custom order. If anybody is from Canada and needs to order through there, you just have to let me know. And I just have to figure that all out because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't know. I'll have to ask. I can actually do a help thing and see what the heck's going on. Sometimes I struggle with those things. Etsy was so easy with all of that. And we actually had some issues on Etsy with foreign shipping lately when we sent stuff to Germany and Italy, and our packages aren't getting there. So we've had to cut back on the places that we ship to, which is sad. I'm sad. I'm sad that we have to do that, but just fix it. It was a little bit crooked. We did have to do that with like our wedding orders. I don't want them going and not making it there, you know? So I would rather choose to not ship to those places if it's not going to make it, because it's so disappointing when you put all that effort into it and it doesn't make it. Okay, so these are the bases. These just get glued right into here. I will glue it. Sometimes what I do, I've told people, if it's kind of wobbly, you can run a little thing of hot glue on the back base to just hold it. So I'll show you how I do that. Okay, perfect, perfect. Aren't they so cute? I do love them, guys. They are just adorable. Okay, so put some, you know what? It's easier to put the glue right here. Okay, so I'm still learning sometimes. I'm going to put the glue right here and then put it into your base. Okay, like that. And then what I did at the craft show when I was doing, because I took the deers with me and I needed to glue them together. The deers were leaning a little bit. So what I did, guys, is I put a little bead of glue. Can you see where I'm putting it? Right back here at the back. So right back here by the base, by the feet, I ran a little bead of glue, and then I held this for just a few seconds while that hot glue just cooled, okay? So that way the hot glue will hold that, and nobody cares that that's on there. And if you're just doing it for yourself, you don't care that that's on there. But that will help hold it straight so that it doesn't end up wobbly. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so I'm going to just set that one right there. And then let's do this one. Okay, so I'll show you again. So if you put the glue right here before you put in the slot, right by the feet, that's easier than putting the glue on there. I found that out the hard way. Okay, so put that there, and then do your glue on the back with your hot glue gun. It really does make it a lot easier. So it makes it so that it'll stand up straight. So because my deer definitely had a problem. When I took them to the craft show and I was like, I'm just going to glue the bases on, and they were kind of leaning. That was the second set that I took. So, okay, my piece is moving on the front a little bit. Okay, so there we go. There's that one. I'm going to get some of that glue off of the front. Okay, and then this part, I'll show you what we do here. So there's a slot, and then there's this curved little area. This is a stand. You don't want to put this all the way to the bottom because then it's going to stand up too straight. Okay, so you have to put it up just like 1/8 of an inch. So it's going to lean, not even 1/8, maybe 1/16 of an inch. So it's going to lean back. We're going to add just a little dollop of hot glue on here to help hold it right away. Put your regular glue. Remember what we said about hot glue. Don't just hot glue it, because if you only put hot glue on this, then eventually it's going to pop off. Your customer's not going to be happy with you. Your reputation depends on your product. Okay, so you might think it doesn't matter because I'm not going to do this forever. But what if you do? Do you think that Darlene intended to do 38 years of craft shows? I didn't. When I did my first craft show, I had cute little signs, and I thought that was going to be it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of regular glue, but I always did my best. Okay, so I always made sure that my product was top quality. So I put a little bit of hot glue in there and was going to last, because your reputation is everything, guys. Everything. So make sure that what you're making is going to last and not fall apart. Don't just use hot glue. Okay, so see how I have that? So this is it's barely up, like 1/16 of an inch up, not even 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch up, and then I put this in the slot. See how that's in the slot? And then that's going to tip back just barely. Okay, if you have it all the way to the bottom, it might tip forward. If you have it just barely up, then it's going to lean back just slightly. Do you see how it's leaning back just slightly? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you from the front view. Okay, let me show you from the front view. But guys, do your best always. Don't ever slop things together. Do your best always, because your reputation is what you have to be like That's your calling card. That's your business card. Your reputation is your business card. So always, always, always do your best, because people remember those things. Look at how cute that is. Look how cute that is. So if you have a product and you make it and it falls apart, do you think that person's going to buy from you again? Do you think they're going to tell your friends that, oh, I bought this wreath and it was super cute and then it fell apart? They're going to tell them that. So they're not going to tell them, oh, look at this lovely wreath. You know, the people that have a bad experience, they're the ones that are going to talk. So always make sure that your customer has a good experience. Okay, let me show you how this is. I want to show you how it kind of leans. Let me try to get my thing up. I want to show you that it barely leans back. Can you see that? Can you see how it actually looks like it's leaning more? It's not leaning. It's not leaning as much as it looks in the picture, but it kind of barely leans back. But there we go, guys. There's our little cutie patooties. What do you think? Which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? I think I like her, but I like him, and I like that. I think they're all cute. So thank you for being here with me, guys. I love you guys. You are the best. I have the best group. I do. No one else has the best group like I do. I have the best group. You guys are amazing. And thank you, unplugging my glue gun right now. Thank you for always reminding me to do that, because you know how I am. You know, sometimes I come into the morning when you don't remind me. It is plugged in. I think they're both so cute, and this is adorable. Adorable, adorable. So I need to make 12 of each for my next show, and probably some more for the shows after that, right? I think I'll have one show, and there goes my ear itching. One show before Halloween. So I definitely want to make a bunch of these little cutie patooties. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are posted on the Shopify website. The word stacker's not yet. It will be. Okay, so I just didn't have time. I ran out of time. So I'll get this posted. These guys are posted, and this one's not yet. It will be. Thank you so much, guys. So tomorrow morning I'll be here early. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, it is. So I'll be here at 6:30 a.m. Hope you guys are here too. Let me see if you have questions. If you guys ever have questions, I try to look at my posts afterwards. If you have questions, I'll go back and answer, like if I missed, because sometimes Darlene talks too much. I've been told that. But okay, guys, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.